police. Get what you fucking deserve!
What is up, guys? The new Bonnie here, and before we get into this video, I have to give a shout out to my amazing fiance for all the artwork that she's been doing for this channel. As you guys may have noticed, the artwork has changed drastically in all of my thumbnails, and that's because originally, for the past, I think, like 5 years that I've been doing this, I've just been going onto Google Images, finding a Bonnie cartoon or some Bonnie fan art, and I will just cut it out and paste it into my own thumbnail. But now that my fiance has a lot more to work with in terms of art supplies, like she's got a cool tablet for it, she's got an entire iPad dedicated just to doing artwork, and she has been able to bring me a bunch of awesome new stuff that I am able to use to keep you guys entertained and to bring a wide new variety of art to the channel. It's been super helpful, and honestly, it's a good direction of progress that I want to see with this channel. She does amazing stuff like this all the time. I'm going to put her Instagram right here on the screen so you can go follow her at Lulu Moon if you want to go see more amazing artwork that she does. Seriously, I cannot give enough credit to her for this. But anyway, you guys, let's start talking about the new film, Joker. So this entire video, first I'm going to give a disclaimer to you guys. There's going to be tons of spoilers in it. You should have known that right away. If you haven't seen the movie yet, I would seriously recommend you go and watch it before watching this, because this is going to be more of a film critique show rather than anything. It's going to be kind of like the same thing I did with Doom Patrol. Now, after watching the Doom Patrol video, I have to tell you guys, I'm not a big DC fan, okay? I don't know a whole lot about the DC universe, so this episode is going to be pretty much completely dedicated to what happened in the film and how it compares to real life and things that are honestly outside the Joker, because this wasn't a film that was dedicated to the role of Joker. I don't know if you guys can try and wrap your mind around that for a second, but it's something that could have happened with anybody. It just happens to be a great story that they have a character that they could really use to play that role. And I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. This movie is Oscar worthy, it's Emmy worthy, everything. It should win every freaking award out there. It had the most amazing picture quality I've seen of any movie since probably Avatar. James Cameron's Avatar, back whenever the hell that released, like in 2012. It has this amazing chilling sound, and it may be a constant noise. They might not actually change it up, but the instruments they use are perfect for it, and it just gives you this this chill, this very ominous aura that happens every time it plays. And honestly, give it Best Actor too. This is probably the best person we've seen to play Joker in a while. Joaquin Phoenix, or Joaquin Phoenix, however you pronounce his name, has done an absolutely phenomenal job compared to someone like, I gotta say it, Jared Leto. But aside from all the beautiful aesthetics, let's get into the actual meat of this fucking amazing sandwich that we have been presented. So it features Arthur. The character is the name of the Joker, Arthur. I'm drawing a blank on his last name, of course. But we're seeing that he's dealing with a severe mental illness, and it's a string of effects. I don't know the medical term for it. I kind of wish they had released that. They probably did in the movie, and I just need to go back and watch it again. But he's got a severe mental illness, and one of the symptoms of it is that he laughs uncontrollably. So there will be times when he can just burst out into a hysterical laughter for absolutely no reason whatsoever, making him appear more insane than anything. And the whole time while he's dealing with this, society sees that, the society that he's living in, you're going to hear that word a lot, they see that as just an odd fixture, and they want to fixate on that, and they want to say, this is the problem, this is what we need to fix with this man. But it's not the core of it. It's a problem having to deal with that, but it's life outside that he's dealing with that we see is the biggest issue when we've got clips like this.
Everybody is awful these days. It's enough to make anyone crazy.
So the whole movie is it's based off of this society that has turned their back on an individual, and we've seen him just get pounded into the freaking dirt, and he has absolutely nothing left to lose. And what's going to happen with a criminally insane person when they have nothing left to lose, and you let them, let them thrive in the streets? They're going to take vengeance. It's a perfect movie because it's relatable in a way. We've all had our days where nothing is going right whatsoever, and you think you have nothing left and there's nothing more to turn to. And unfortunately for Arthur, he just took it way too extreme and started taking out vengeance through murder, and it was a horrible, horrible mess. He turned on a couple of his friends. He found out that his mom, the only person that he thought was good in the world, was in fact pretty much his worst villain, the person who caused him to have these mental issues in life. And it's ultimately her fault for him having this illness, but it was still on him for the things that he did, the crimes he committed. So they play it up to make you feel a little bit more sorry for the main character, and I think it's absolutely riveting the way they do it. It's literally perfect. You couldn't ask for a better situation for this. It's a classic issue of, let's say, I might be going a little too overboard with this here, but like a school shooter, for instance, okay? A lot of times parents they'll blame it on stupid shit. They'll say it's video games' fault, or it's everyone wants to not take the blame for the things that they're responsible for, and this movie does a really great job of showing you that and this whole severity of it, because what really happens in this situation with a school shooter is it's not quite their fault, but they take things to the extreme, which they shouldn't. I'm not endorsing any of this. They should not do it. But what you have is, if you have a kid that's getting bullied, or he's having something horrible going on in life and he's got no one to talk to, he's got no one to open up to, he's gonna take vengeance, and it's not okay for them to do so. But when everyone turns their back on that person, or if everyone's gonna be a complete piece of shit to that person, which is also not fucking cool at all, what can you expect to happen? You have to take responsibility for it. I think my final point that I want to make about this movie, except for saying it's so great all the time, is the end of it. So what I thought was going to happen was Joker has killed someone on live TV. Sorry for spoiling that. I'm probably going to show the clip right here for it, though. But he has killed someone on live TV. He has admitted to his crimes. He's going to go to jail, and he's going to get locked up for a long time. I thought that was just going to be the end of it. But what we see is a revelation, and it's a movement of people all wearing the clown masks at the end, and they're going through and just wreaking havoc on the town, starting riots everywhere, killing people. And he's looking outside the window, and he's laughing about it, kind of smiling. And the officer asks him why he's doing this. He's like, you know you did this, right? And he agrees to it. He knows he's done it, because what he has done has not only simplified himself as the Joker, it takes the idea that the Joker is not one man, but it is a whole group of people that are inspired. And that's what's really crazy about it, because you can stop one man, but you can't eradicate the problem when he has too many followers to deal with, and there will always be people that believe in his ideas and his ideals, and they just agree with him that, these are emotionally tortured people that have seen what he has seen through, what Arthur has seen through his eyes, and that is that a society has turned their backs on him, and it's a horrible mess, and that nobody in the world is good. And that's the flaw in his character, is that he thinks nobody in the world is good, but you can't blame him for it after seeing everybody that has turned their backs on him and just been a complete shitbag, to say in light terms. But this is a movie I would give 5 out of 5 stars every day, 10 out of 10 on anything you can possibly give it. Award-winning. It's a crazy, complicated movie that is so good at telling a story and bringing these ideas of modern issues to life. It's really hard to do that, but Warner Brothers Pictures, they and everybody that helped to make this movie did an absolutely phenomenal job of this, and it's a movie I would recommend for anybody to watch. Of course, please be over the age of like 16 or 17, or please be able to comprehend the messages behind this, and don't take it as it's okay to murder. GTA 5 is real. Okay, that's not what that is. It's not what the movie is. It's not what it's about. But I'm gonna leave you guys with this, and I'm gonna tell you, you need to go watch the movie. It's absolutely fantastic. So thank you guys for watching another episode of Bonnie Banter, where I have done my job as just being another movie critic. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and I'll see you all in the next video.
One small thing.
Yeah.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker?